Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. Time for me, amongst others, to get really inspired because this is something very close to my heart. From 100,000 children fed last year to 1 million plus one. Our partnership with Rise Against Hunger, an incredible organisation, in the hashtag 1MillionPlus1 meal campaign shifts into gear this weekend as we pack the first 50,000 meals. And that'll be happening at the awesome Table Bay Mall this coming Saturday. And we are calling on you to join us, to roll up your sleeves, give us just 1 hour of your time to help us feed children, support caregivers that desperately need, maybe desperately deserve our help. And I'm joined this morning by 3 incredible ladies who have rallied to the cause in their own way. And I think they know how inspiring these meal packing events can be. Carla Linda, of course, the marketing manager of Table Bay Mall. Adele Schultz from the Blue Room. She's an account executive. And Shanaz Stoffberg from RAH. She's the branch development manager here in the Western Cape. Ladies, first of all, let me say I love each one of you so much for embracing this in the way that you have, for having the guts to come onto live TV. I know you're all really nervous about that, but you've got absolutely nothing to be nervous about. You all, in your own individual ways, are doing something so vitally important in this campaign. But let me start with you, Shanaz. Rise Against Hunger, you play a vital role. I've discovered in my time working with your team, you are supporting communities, in particular children, and that early childhood development phase is such a big thing for me. But how would you describe the role that you guys play in the communities? Because it's essential when you look at, from my experience, how would you describe it?
Beyond essential. To be honest with you, you cannot teach a hungry child, and that's where we come in, providing nutritionally balanced meals. And 99% of the time, the meal that we provide is indeed the only meal that that child receives for the day.
I love the fact that when we see the creches that you guys are supporting, often it's one goggle, one woman looking after an entire community's kids, 20, 30 children that would not receive a meal otherwise. But none of this would come together without people volunteering, without people stepping up and embracing. And Carla, we had a blast last year at Table Bay. What was that experience like for you personally and for your team?
You know, last year when we came on board with Rise Against Hunger and yourselves, I wasn't sure what to expect. We weren't sure as an organisation really what to expect. I tell you, Table Bay Mall is only but pleased to be involved. The whole day, what it did for our tenants, our community and our shoppers, just to know that we were giving back to such a worthy cause, it's priceless.
There's something so cool about being able to actually know that what you've touched with your very own sterilised hands is going into a little belly that so desperately needs it. Adele, and this is coming from a personal note, because the Blue Room, I've worked with you guys. You just embraced everything when I kind of said to you, listen, we've got these amazing people doing these amazing things. Let's support and help them. Let's put them out there. You just embraced and you've jumped on board. We've now grown to have 5 centres involved this year. My aim is to take over the whole world with this. But why personally is this such? Because it's gone to the point of a labour of love for you guys. It seems like something very, very deeply connected emotionally.
Yeah, you see, the Blue Room, we, through the line boutique marketing agency, and we like to bring these initiatives together with our clients. And, you know, like Mahatma Gandhi said, he said, our future depends on what we do in our present. And that really does feed through into the communities. And like last year, we packed 25,000, just over. And we came in early. And this year, we're packing 50,000 meals.
I know, I always get like a little breath there. I mean, we're going to be inviting school kids to come and help us. But I'm going to maybe, Shanaz, ask you this, because there is something beautiful about those days, those events. But for you, it's not just a one-day pack, it's an everyday thing. Why do you and your team, what motivates you personally to work as hard as you guys do in the space that you do?
Yes, the meal packing events is fun, it's very vibey, and of course having you there is phenomenal, but the impact, it's when we distribute these meals and you drive up into the location and the kids see the truck and they know we're bringing food and they're so excited, and you know, money can't buy that.
No. But we do need money to buy things. That's the reality. Yeah. We need people to step up and put their money where their mouth is. You, out of every mall that I've dealt with, you care so much about your constituents, about your tenants. This is a risk. This is something that you really have to put yourself out there. But at the end of the day, when we get to all feel that moment of kind of validation, this is a day of love, this is a day of generosity to other centres. And we want every centre, by next World Hunger Day, we want every shopping centre to be hosting a meal pack. What is your advice to them?
You know, we were thinking about this last year of how we could get more malls involved in initiatives such as this. And it's pretty difficult to put into words apart from just give it a try. Just to see how our tenants responded to it, how our shoppers, how our community. A lot of people want to help, but they don't know how to help.
Yeah.
This is us offering them the opportunity to come to Table Bay Mall, to come to your prospective mall if you choose to be involved, and just show how easy it is to give back. So I would honestly recommend it to everybody out there to give it a try. You'll see.
50,000, can we do it one day?
Definitely.
Why not?
Definitely.
Crush
Why
it, we
not?
can do it. 50,000 to 200,000 plus one just this year, to 1 million plus one over the next year. Nothing stopping us from doing 3 million the next year if we keep growing. 15 million, we can do it in the following year. We can feed every starving child by 2030. I know your mission is to eradicate extreme hunger, and we can actually do it, but we need your help. So thank you so much for the help you've given thus far. And if you want to join us at any of our meal packing events, you can of course go to Rise Against Hunger. That's rahafrica.org. Go to the events tab. You can see it on screen at the moment to look for all of our events. But we are kicking off the first 50,000 this Saturday, Table Bay Mall. Get on board. Come and join us. If you want to connect about a myriad of opportunities around it as well, you can just let us know on our Facebook page, the Expresso Facebook page. We'll connect you with the relevant role players. Come and join us at Table Bay Mall this Saturday. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be awesome, and you can be a part of helping a child that so desperately needs our help. But ladies, thank you so much.
Thank
I'll tell you how
you.
much
Thanks,
I love
Graeme.
and appreciate you.